EA Sports and the Korn Ferry Tour are proud to showcase the finest young golfers from around the globe. A gorgeous day in South Carolina here at Harbortown Golf Links. It's live first round coverage of the Hilton Head Invitational. What might we have in store for us over the course of these next 4 days? We've got big names, we've got dark horses, we've got it all as we look at the leaderboard on this Thursday. A number of folks in contention, including our leader. And there's a good start, that one in the fairway here to get the tournament rolling. Let's bring in Nota Begay the third. Nota, this player very simply has the look of a winner. The bounce in the step, the smile, the ease with which they're playing this next round. Nothing like getting that first win in your hip pocket, right? You know it.
Well, over the course of your career, there's a handful of things that you always remember. You remember your first win as a junior golfer. You remember your first big win as an amateur. Now, your first win as a professional sticks in your mind for the rest of your life, but this is the professional game. You've got to keep building.
A touch long, a touch left. But still, how good can you putt?
Nota Begay is walking the course, looking at this birdie putt.
And this is not the place to be. It's a really tough side hill putt. He's got to push it out to the right and then just let it drift back to the hole.
Maybe you look to the heavens here. That didn't need much more. Safely in. It's a par here at first, and he'll stay at level par. Here's a chance to make a birdie early in the round. Second hole at Harbortown is a relatively short par 5 at a little more than 500 yards. Again, the key, and this is the case all over the golf course, you have to put your tee shot in the right spot, and here it is on that left side of the fairway. Another good tee shot for him to start the round as he gets another fairway here at the second. Now, after the big drive, this a good distance here for a second to the par 5. Well, that one had to feel good.
Yeah, struck it so well. You could see that by the reaction of that ball when it hit the green. Landed so softly.
Had a pretty good run at it. That would have been a nice eagle, but couldn't quite find the line. Shouldn't be much in this for birdie. Yeah, well done. It's a birdie here at the second. This third hole at 469 yards is pure Harbortown. It's narrow. The emphasis here is on hitting your tee shot in play, and a par is a good score, I promise you. that will do just fine. Second shot straight ahead, and we go to Iona Stephen.
Yes, he's left himself 140 yards to the flag. Pin front left so he can take dead aim.
I'm not quite sure that strike, whether they got it all, but ball's just come up a little shy. Outside chance for a birdie.
This one measures out to 15 feet. No. So that safely in. It's a par here at the third. And he'll remain in red figures at 1 under. .200-yard par 3 fourth, offering a classic Pete Dye risk-reward design. You have to carry the water hazard running the length of the hole. Better to miss right than short or long, where a thirsty lagoon lurks. You don't just hit the shot sometimes, you maneuver it, and that's a really good example right there. Beautifully executed. Oh, goodness, that is too bad. That would have been a good birdie, but not to be. Okay, that one finished off. It's a par here at 4, and he'll remain at 1 under par. The 5th hole at Harbour Town is the second of the 3 par 5s at 549 yards. A good drive should leave players with the chance to try and reach this green in 2, but one larger and one smaller bunker protect the left side of this deep but narrow green. Be a little disappointed with that because it lands in the rough and it appears to be fairly thick over there. Really hit that second shot on the button to this par 5. But Frank couldn't get it to stop.
Yeah, too good, too long, sadly.
Nicely played. It's a birdie at the 5th. Onward now to the 419-yard par 4-6. Dogleg right. Best to aim the tee shot to the left of the fairway bunker on the right. Land there, and the green is very accessible, and a birdie might be in the offing.
Too strong for this hole, eh? Ran out of fairway and into the rough. Big hit, though.
Ball sitting okay here for his second here at the 6th.
Inexcusable.
Safely in for par here at the 6th, and he'll stay at 2 under. We've spoken already about the need for precision here at Harbor Town. That'll be put to the test here at the 195-yard par 3 7. Yes, there's water. Yes, there's sand. But the biggest issue, the 2 giant trees serving as gatekeepers to this narrow green.
Well, this is straight at it.
It's a really good line. Boy, he took that one way upstairs, got a lot of air under it, and that allowed it to land softly. That's a nice shot. Trying to generate some momentum here at the 7th hole. This for birdie. Yes, runs that one right in. It's a birdie here at the 7th. Now to the hole many consider the most difficult of all here at Harbor Town, the par 4 8th. Finding the fairway is an absolute must off the tee, as you will need to have the right angle of attack to approach this long, narrow green. It all looks so simple when you're going good, doesn't it? And that is yet another solid drive. A left to right breeze, something to consider here as he eyes this second shot.
I always looked inside that 15-feet circle. Anything inside that was going to be a good shot. So in my book, that's a good shot.
9 feet remaining here for birdie. Yes, getting hot here just before the turn. That's birdies now at 7 and 8. We wrap up the front 9 here at Harbor Town with the 332-yard par 4 9. What this hole lacks in distance, it makes up for by forcing golfers to be strategic off the tee. A large bunker prevents tee shots from running on, so best to lay up short and take a wedge into this boomerang-shaped green. And this, a tee shot that fits the eye, and that'll be just fine. So a big drive, and not much needed to carry here for his second. And that, not really the best of chips right there.
I was expecting something sort of tap-in range, but that is anything but.
Okay, good putt there for his par here at the 9th. And he's going to go out in 32, 4 under par. We head back out from the clubhouse to start the backside, beginning here with a 451-yard par 4-10. Anything left could very well wind up in that lagoon, but anything on the fairway could lead to an under par start to this second 9. Boy, a good round going here on this Thursday, and that another fine effort off the tee. Second shot, good look at the green.
A little further right, a little further up. That would have been close.
11 feet away. Oh, man, the speed was spot on. A good putt, but nothing to show for it. So that's in for par to start this backside, and he'll remain at 4 under. This 11th hole at 436 yards is another test requiring precision over power. This fairway narrows the nearer it gets to this green, which is surrounded by 4 unique bunkers.
Oh, talk about a friendly kick. I never got those. It could have stayed in the rough for the same price.
So can he capitalize on the break here? His second from the short grass.
A touch long, a touch left. But still, how good can he putt?
Okay, that ball on line all the way. It's a birdie here at 11. And he moves to 5 under now, 3 back of our leader. The 12th hole at 430 yards is one of the rare dogleg rights on this course. If you can steer your ball into the fairway off the tee, you'll be left with a very manageable approach to a green flanked by bunkers both left and right. Oh, that is squeezing every inch of distance out of the golf swing. That was as powerful as you're going to see. Now note his second from the fairway.
Looking at 153 to the hole. Would not surprise me a bit if he were to stick this one close.
And that ball looked very good in the air. Just doesn't quite finish up that near to the flag, but still on the green.
Gonna have to be a little careful with this one. It's for birdie. Yeah, he had a pretty good run at that, but it won't go down. Still pretty good from there. That one safely in. It's a par here at 12. And he'll stay at 5 under. So many visually arresting holes here at Harbour Town. This might be the best of the bunch. The 373-yard par 4 13th. Architect Pete Dye created some of the best work that golf has ever seen. But credit the design on this hole, as well as the 17th at TPC Sawgrass, to his wife, Alice, who drew up this design, how's this, on a napkin. Oof. Anything on the green would be a good result from here as he readies his second out of the sand. I imagine he's seen enough of the sand here. Now his third. Oh, the hands came through beautifully there. Good thump of the sand and a good chance to save par. Well judged. That is in for par here at 13. And he'll stay right where he is. On to the 14th now. This one almost a mirror image of number 4. It's a par 3 at 192 yards. At 4, the danger was water left. Here, it's on the right with a generous bailout area left of the green. I like the looks of this one. That's a fun tee shot to hit right there. You know the wind is at your back. You tee it high and just let it go. Get it up there in the jet stream, and that's just what he did. He's going to love that. That's how you play this 14th hole. That's in for birdie. He's going to get to within 2 shots of the lead now as he moves to 6 under par. The sole par 5 on Harbour Town's back 9 is this one, the 15th at 588 yards. Most of the problems here come on that second shot, which requires you either to play a big right to left or to cut the angle, hit it over the trees, and hope you've got it online. I'll tell you what, that swing absolutely perfect and a good result as well. Oh, this doesn't look promising. Well, that ball came into contact with everything that you do not like, right? On a golf course, the leaves, the branches, the trees, and then ultimately into the hazard. So with a penalty stroke added in, now lying 3, readying for shot number 4.
And an awkward little bunker shot. Just splash it out, let the ball run towards the flag.
Yeah, that's a really good shot. Had a nice upslope to work within the bunker. Always makes it an easier shot, able to take advantage of it. Okay, a bogey here at the 15th. And he'll fall back to 5 under. We start to make our way toward the blue waters of Calabogie Sound as we come to the 434-yard par 4 16th. A well-placed tee shot will leave you with a fairly short iron into a small egg-shaped green. Ooh, some big drives today. That might be the biggest of the bunch. From the fairway, Iona, this is second.
The number is 129, all the way to the flagstick, and the pin right at the back.
It was a good shot coming in here. I know it's a little long, but still inside that 10-foot circle is always good, and even money, really, to make birdie.
Ah, that a pure roll there. That is down for a birdie here at 16. You come to the 17th hole and you finally realize, that's right, I'm on an island. It's a par 3 measuring out at 174 yards. A spectacular view looking out over the water toward the Fusky Island. The biggest issue here, that bunker that juts across the front and left portions of the green. All right, you don't have to catch it on the middle of the face every time. That's on the middle of the dance floor, and a birdie putt coming up. 13 feet away. Yes, and good playing here toward the end of the round. Birdie's at 16 and 17, and he's going to move to within a shot of the lead now at 7 under par. The 18th hole, one of the real signature holes on the PGA Tour. It's a par 4 at 472 yards. Sort of a visually awkward landing area. You want to make sure you don't hit it through the fairway and into the hazard. But a good drive sets up a gorgeous finish, taking dead aim at that beacon of a lighthouse. And that, a good-looking shot there, well placed in the fairway. Ready for a second shot, trying to knock it on the green.
Good approach shot. Birdie putt coming up. Approach shot just a little right, little short.
Chance now for another birdie.
And this is one you'd expect to make more often than not. Not too much undulation, maybe just a slight move to the right.
Oh yeah, what a finish. A long one there for a third consecutive birdie. Our featured golfer right there after day one, sitting in a tie atop the leaderboard.
Everything to play for these next 3 rounds. I mean, you couldn't really set up a leaderboard better than this today.
So for Frank Nobilo, Noda Begay III, and Iona Stephen, I'm Rich Lerner. We'll see you next time on EA Sports PGA Tour Golf.